All right, today's word is consistency. Oh my gosh, consistency. Showing up, it goes so much. It's amazing how these words actually go so much with the devotional. And today we talked about love so that we can trust, and the consistency of doing that builds that trust so that love can be there, right? Consistency is showing up even when it's not exciting. I guess that's the big thing is when it's not new, when it's not doing something for you every time. But consistency is showing up even when it's not exciting, even when it's not fun, even when you don't feel like it. I want to add that it's showing up even when it's not exciting, but even when you don't feel like it. I've seen people with less talent, fewer connections, and smaller platforms outpace everyone else simply because they kept showing up. Showing up is part of the biggest consistency. No hype, no shortcuts, just steady effort when no one was watching. Consistency quietly builds what motivation can't sustain. Ooh, I love that sentence. Just steady effort when no one was watching. Consistently, quietly builds what motivation can't sustain. We all want to be motivated. We all want to be inspired. We all want to feel like, hey, I got to go after this. But when that motivation dies down, when that enthusiasm is no longer, when that inspiration doesn't feel like inspiration anymore, what shows up? Consistency. Consistency is that word that shows up. I've watched someone build a whole new life just by doing the small thing every day. Same time, same discipline, no attention needed. While others waited perfect mom- for the perfect moment, they kept stacking ordinary wins. Months later, the result looked like luck. But luck is when preparedness and opportunity come together, and consistency is part of what you've been doing all the time. People don't say it all the time. They say, "Yeah, luck is when preparedness and opportunity come together." Preparedness and opportunity are great. Preparedness is how do you become prepared? By consistent effort. And then when the opportunity arises, that's where pure luck comes in. It was consistently doing what it always does. It compounds. Talk about money sometimes and that compounding interest and the rule of 72 that says whatever the interest rate divided by 72, and that's how long it takes your money to double. You can look that one up if you need to, but that is compounding. Well, your consistency compounds because you get stronger, you get better because you do it over and over again. Showing up at 6:30 every single morning is an act of consistency. Sorry about that. You can do it. I had a frog in my throat. You can do it every single day, and all it takes is your ability to think through it, create a habit, and then you continue to do it. It compounds. So today, when you make your connection, who relies on you to be steady? Who relies on your consistently showing up? Hey, if you're an answer to somebody's prayer, I said every day that you were an answer to somebody else's prayer. But what I didn't say is you're an answer to somebody's prayer by doing something one time. Maybe the consistency in showing somebody you're consistent is the answer that they need in order to build their lives. So it may take several days for you to be that answer. It could be the project that you're doing. It's just because you're showing up. Your answer to somebody's prayer is to be available when God has asked you to be available and you're there. But I'm not saying it just takes 10 seconds. Oh, I was the answer today. It could be an answer over time. So who relies on you to be steady? Check in even briefly. Is there somebody that needs you to call them every single morning? Today, choose that one conversation to be fully present. Find out exactly what you can do to help. What we talked about earlier is about building trust and building love and how you can serve. And you're going to show up by being present. And you're doing that by putting your phone down and your eyes out and your ears super open. That's how you're going to do that today. And the promises that you're going to make to yourself today. Today, keep one promise you've been avoiding. and then be consistent at doing. If it's a promise that you have to do every day, then let's work on it, getting it done every day. If it's a 5 days a week, if it's the Sundays that you got to do it, if it's one day a week, just be consistent and promise yourself that you're going to do that. And whatever that smallest thing is, the way that you're going to do it is you're going to make the promise, you're going to write down the promise, you're going to say the promise, and then you're going to do it before you. You're going to write it down. You're going to make it. You're going to write it down. You're going to say it out loud, and then you're going to do it every single day. And that, my friend, is going to build consistency. And when you build consistency, everything changes.